guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin, and today we're back with you for Frieren, episode 24.
Last episode, we entered a dungeon where the point is to get to the lower level, the lowest level.
Yep.
And the proctor is gonna be following us around. Like, she's not gonna intervene, she's not supposed to, but she said she was gonna get to the bottom level with us. And I guess that implied that the team should have stayed together, but everyone just split into little teams. Frieren left with Fern, and the proctor chose to follow us. Denken has his old team and a couple more people. They lost one already. Everyone else is, doing well. And then they faced, they found doubles of themselves. So it looks like there is either someone or monster or demon or the dungeon itself, I don't know, creating those doubles and sending them after the people. Facing yourself is hard enough, but when there's a double of Frieren in the fucking dungeon and you're facing the double and you can't defeat Frieren, this is worse.
You take that golem and you smash it.
Or you try, but you try to defeat it, but I don't know, we'll see how that goes. But currently Denken and his team are facing Frieren's double, while Frieren and Fern are enjoying the dungeon with the proctor, and the others are facing their own doubles. So we have a fight on our hands. It's gonna be interesting to see how they manage. Our cat is doing parkour again. Anyway, let's jump in this episode and see what they have in store for us. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more of these, and check out our Patreon for the full-length reactions.
Alright, let's go!
My biggest threat is myself. It's so deep. But they've been screwed.
My biggest threat is Frieren and Clay. Nice.
No!
No, we can't.
It's too bothersome. I would not put myself through this. Is it possible for someone other than Frieren to recreate the amount of power that Frieren has? That's the question. The water mirror? Oh. Oh, we saw one like that before. Created the ghosts of people long that were dead.
Yeah.
Even the mana, okay.
This is gonna be troublesome.
Teamwork,
which we do not have.
Well, I mean,
mostly.
Pacifist.
Shit. We need to defeat that.
They prepared. She did. Nope. Especially if the door to the lower level is behind her. We are fucked. Whoa. Oh, okay. It's not attacking them, but it's keeping them, trapped. Yeah. It has her weird, dark sense of humor, I guess. Let's take away his way of escaping. Just like you would like this?
Yeah.
Can't you give him your golem? I think it'd be best. Dude, you're not just gonna die? Yes. She'll just have to take back the one that's been stolen. I mean, it's interesting coming from her. It's actually a fight I'm excited about. Hey, it's so smooth. Same power, same strength. Yep. I think it's cool that we're rooting for her currently. Just like you. Like how she said that she's looking for a fight to the death.
Well, what better than just yourself then?
Maybe this is the fight that she's been looking for. Shit. Oh. So it was a double. I like that he's never gonna be answering, "Are you the double?" He's not gonna say it. Because his doubles won't work if he starts saying, like, "Yeah, I'm the copy."
瀕死の僕が分身だと分かっていたんだな。なぜ死に急ぐような真似をした？来てくれると確信したからかな。そんなお人よし。
Well, you were that kind. You did show up.
いや、そんなことどうでもいい。受け取ろうとしなかった。誰かが死ぬのが嫌なんでしょ？せいで私が死んでしまう状態を作った。
Well, she needs to understand people, right?
True.
ありがとうね。
She's trying to figure him out.
君のことが分かった気がするよ。それは良かったな。
If they don't tell her, she's gonna force them.
時間はかかるかな。
It's a weird friendship. Partnership?
Partnership.
Yeah.
あそこに階段があります。ちょっとマップ見せて。
It's giving me solo leveling flashbacks.
尽くしたと思いますが。
A secret door?
Maybe. What if no one got to the bottom level because it's hidden?
きっとお宝だよ。
Another mimic.
珍しい蔵書が眠っている可能性もどこにもありませんでしたし。
Who needs a map when you've got her?
部屋は間違いなくあるはずだから。
People are fighting for their lives and she's just having fun. Now it's really giving me solo leveling
vibes, yeah.
Smile. Yay. You gotta learn to go with the flow with Frieren.
すごいですね。功績が描かれているな。
It is the king's tomb.
統一王朝期の壁画は初めて見た。価値ある発見だ。壮観ですね。
See, it paid off to you know, travel around.
このまま合格してしまうのではかもしれないね。
Now we're facing you, so
We kinda need your help.
この先の広間を越えれば迷宮の最深部だ。
but you're
そ
here.
れで
あれが陣取ってもう半日になる。
Oh shit!
面白くない。
Not for them.
Of course you'd be hyped for this.
こうでなくちゃ。
A little challenge. Ubo managed. It's about planning.
最深部へたどり着けん。手立て。
How would we defeat you, Frieren?
Give it a mimic. Give it a mimic.
倒すとしたら高速魔法か。
It's not gonna work on me.
どちらにも耐性があるけれど。
A mimic would actually work.
生まれるかもしれん。それさえあればあれを倒せるはずだ。名刀で。
では失礼して。これは興味深い。通用しませんね。いい匂い。なければ。
Oh, Fern is mad. I'm the only one who gets to hug her.
私の目を見てください。精神操作魔法も無理です。
Such pretty eyes.
フリーレンさんの精神防御が破れる。
My Frieren.
両方とも耐性があるようだな。
構築は複雑で強固ですが、古い術式のようです。脆弱性をつけるかもしれません。エーデル2級魔法使いなら可能かと。戦闘能力は皆無な人なので、正直ここまで来られるかどうか、相手に心がないと通用します。
Does this thing have a mind?
情報が足りんな。
We need a big team up, and so far so good. Now keep thinking about this. Oh, they're facing her.
さあ、
So yeah,
前世と同等の力を持っているとか。
crazy upgrade and all.
Oh shit.
このダンジョンの中ではまともに戦えん。
ダンジョン戦闘に適していません。
討伐時代にほとんどのダンジョンが攻略された弊害じゃな。防御魔法にリソースを取られすぎ、利用したものが多くなった。
But in the dungeon, you can't really use anything.
その場にある物質を操ったり、魔力の消費が少ないからの。あれは相当うまくやっている。 あの紙には幾重もの魔法がかけられておる。無数の手段で戦えると考えていいじゃろ。わしの見立てではあれには勝てん。自在に変質させて操るというイメージを持つ時点で、わしらよりも魔法使いじゃ。
I mean, that could have been the spell she learned from City.
奇跡だと思うぞ。そもそもわしらは武闘派ではない。怖いからもう帰りたい。
At least she's honest.
お前の声は通らないのか。
わしの一族のなりわいじゃが、条件を満たすのは無理じゃな。すればせいぜいひざまずかせて隙を作る程度じゃ。
不可能ではないんだな。
相手に心があればの。
That's it. If you
That's
put yourself
the-
in danger and it doesn't work.
Yeah, that's the biggest if.
Eh.
全面展開しろ。
If it works here, we can use it later, as long as she gets to us.
を破る方法は2種類じゃ。叩き壊すか。
Hit it till it dies.
大抵後者じゃ。まさかその両方があると。防御魔法限界だと考えていたが、早く破られるとはな。目はあったの。
Is it working?
使いほど敵をよく見る。ひざまずけ。
Oof. Oh shit.
心がない。別に模倣しているだけじゃ。絶対に
Just
勝て
leave
ない
him. Just leave him. Just leave.
ところまで全力で逃げろと言った通りもう帰る。痛いのはもう嫌じゃ。
Good thing it's strong enough. Bye.
俺たちも逃げるぞ。
無事にたどり着ける人なんて
No.
We're close enough.
言ったろ。初めからない
That's
んだよ。
not true. Although she would have known that there was
Of
one
course.
creating the double.
So why did she? Yeah, she knew that if she went, there would have been a double of herself, right?
yeah.
心がないパターンも考えた方がいい。力技になるだろうけどね。
She's so excited about this.
Fighting, fighting.
The music. I like it.
わからねえ連中だ。
They're not thinking.
Yeah.
That's the thing. They're just acting.
Based on patterns.
俺は勝ち方を知っている。
I really like him.
Yeah.
どんな相手、どんな状況だろうとな。
力技。
それでしたら、
My girl.
もしかしたら私、フリーレン様を殺せるかもしれません。
I may be able to kill Miss Frieren.
そう、
So
はい。
she's so happy.
線を立てようか。
She's excited.
Oh, Fern, my sweet berserker.
Like, oh, show me, yay! We'll talk about this already.
If we just need bruised strength, I may kill Frieren.
Okay, so what do you want to talk about? I mean, we saw different teams. Ubel was fucking crazy. The fight was great. It was so fluid. This show overall has good fight scenes, and the whole thing about her, it's interesting that she seemed to care, and I actually believed it for a second. To be fair, her whole thing is about empathizing with people, and if she gets to understand them, she gets to use their powers. So it's selfish in a way, but by doing something selfless, she got to learn more about, I forgot his name, but the blonde guy with the copies. Guy who also never lets his guard down for anything. So
I mean, she did manipulate his reaction, so yeah.
she got to do that, but then we saw, like, we never really know if we're facing a double or not. Like, even when he was dying and he didn't want Ubel to die for him, he didn't tell her, I'm a double, it would break the whole
Image,
charade,
yeah.
right? So, yeah, even when he's in deep shit or his doubles are disappearing and stuff, he keeps the secret because he truly does not trust anyone. I really want to find out why, like, what happened to him that he's so he mistrusts everyone like that. Ubel is okay, like, I get it, like, you don't trust Ubel and it's fine, but, like, everything, like, even when you're, you know, teaming up with people, I guess he doesn't know them, but still you're supposed to, they're supposed to trust you, you're supposed to trust them for the team to work, and he never opened his guard or anything, like, he doesn't let anything slip. It's interesting, but he did show up to save Ubel, so he doesn't want people to die around him, especially for him. But she offered, like, I know, like, at the end she said it was to push him forward and stuff, but she did offer the bottle. Maybe it was truly just a test. Like, if he refuses the bottle, that's because it's a clone. If it's not a clone, then that's the real guy, and I get to understand him a little better. But I thought it was interesting.
I think I'm gonna leaning towards more. More of a test.
It was a test, but I think what's interesting with Ubel is that it's a bit 50-50, right? It's a test, like she wants to find out more about him, but by doing so, she also gets close to people, which I think is already interesting because of how she acts. Like, we can compare her to that double who seemed to enjoy having them against a wall, and the double is supposed to act like Ubel, so she would have that thirst for violence, maybe. But then again, you look closely at what truly happened, and it's like they didn't want the fight to end too quickly. They didn't want to, they wanted to push each other enough. I know before she said something about she wanted the fight to the death of a lifetime. That's why she reminded me of Craven, right? It's like she got to a point where she couldn't fight people and enjoy the fight anymore. Like, maybe she's looking for a way to truly feel that adrenaline and truly push her boundaries. But the way to push her boundaries would be to die, like face someone strong enough to kill her. But I mean, Craven had a reason, especially in the game. Like, he had a reason for doing that. So I'm like, do you have a reason? Like, what's going on? Like, why do you seek death?
I think she does have one, and maybe we're gonna learn it later.
We'll see. Right now, at least, what's motivating her is she truly wants to figure out the blonde guy. He's good.
A mystery.
But that's the thing, like, all the other people she probably met opened up to her. Like, they lowered their guard and they told her about themselves.
Yeah, but since he doesn't trust her enough.
Yeah, he doesn't
and
trust.
And he's close. Yeah.
So I guess he's the perfect challenge for her. But, so it's interesting to see them together, but he's keeping her on her toes, and she's pushing his boundaries too, so we'll see if they manage to get to the bottom level, at least reach us. I don't know if we'll manage to defeat Frieren. I know Fern seems to have a plan, which will be really interesting. She spent time with Frieren. She knows Frieren. She knows how she works. Frieren taught her.
She knows Frieren. Show the mimic to the copy of Frieren.
To be fair, like, Frieren taught her, and she told her stuff. Like, she did say, when it comes to how fast you are with the basic spells and what she trained for when she was a kid and stuff, all of that, she did say that she was better at it than Frieren. True. So maybe it comes down to just showering Frieren with spells and not giving her time to do anything. Like, you're too fast. Maybe it's about overpowering her in this way. Yes, the mimic would be a funny, like, that would have been a funny thing to do. But it needs to be like, I think it's cool to, because I mean, Frieren also said a few episodes ago that yes, you can be really strong, you can have a lot of mana, like that copy of herself, but sometimes talent, experience, stuff like that can come in and help you win in a fight where the opponent is clearly stronger. And Fern has faced stronger opponents in the past, and she's managed. It comes down to what you do. So you need to stay cool in the situation, like calm, understand like what's your advantage, what's her disadvantage, try to come up with strategies and use your strength. And she knows Frieren's weaknesses from what Frieren herself told her. So Fern has talent. And and I guess she could overpower Frieren, and it doesn't mean she's just a stronger, but use the advantage. The fact that double is not Frieren, like, and it doesn't really use a mind.
Yeah,
it reacts out of, like, just, I don't know, out following a pattern like a machine would. So it's not gonna adapt necessarily if you overpower it with a dozen, like, thousands of spells at the same time. Like, well, I think it might have to do something with how fast Fern is.
Maybe.
So we'll see. But I'm excited about this. And I kind of wish the others will join. Like, the ones that had to give up, it's a bit sad. Especially, like, the girl that we just saw. She seemed to be truly in control of what was going on. She knew a lot. But she lacked... I mean, she didn't want to put herself in danger more than necessary. She did say she didn't want to be hurt again. So maybe she's been through some stuff and it was too much for her. It's sad that she had to give up. The others, it's like they're not giving up, but they are facing the second strongest person in this dungeon currently, so hang in there.
But yeah, that first match, Sensei, basically.
Who are you talking about?
The proctor.
Yeah?
Yeah. She knew.
Oh, her name, Sensei? Okay.
Well, she knew.
Well, that's
what
the
was
thing.
going on with that dungeon. She knew.
I guess, I mean, maybe she was curious. Like, she knew Frieren was strong, and she knew she was strong. So she was curious to see how these pretenders, like those who are trying to become first class mages, how they would tackle an enemy that's obviously stronger, right? Because if the other guy knew about the Spiegel in that dungeon, she knew too. And it all comes down to, it's not about betrayal, it's not about fighting each other, it's about fighting yourself. How would you, and if you want to fight yourself and win, it comes down to strategies, teamwork, trusting in others. That's why he said only a pacifist would think of that, because it would force you to team up with the other contenders, right?
Yeah.
And that's if you face yourself, but if you face someone stronger than you, like the Proctor's double or Frieren's double, you'd need to do the same, right? You alone would not be able to defeat them. That's the whole purpose. That's why they are stronger. So
you need to teamwork with other people, basically.
yeah, you can't just barge in and just lay waste to them. Sometimes it works, but sometimes it comes down to luck, just like Ubel. If she had not been lucky and her teammate had not showed up, she would have been done. So yeah, in a way, teamwork did save her. But yeah, it comes down to strategy. It comes down to, it's not about brute force. It's about finding a way around and just thinking about the issue. And this is what mages do on a daily basis, right? They would explore new places. They would face new enemies. They would come up with new strategies. They need to stay on their toes and trust the others.
Cool.
In any case, so I don't know if we'll see more of that fight against Sensei's double, but we'll definitely see Fern facing
Do you
Frieren.
think that if we manage to defeat Frieren's double, we need to defeat the Proctor's double then?
She's all the way over there, so I don't know if we'll even see her. Unless they run away enough and somehow reach us and bring her with them. But I think Frieren could take her anyway, so
Yeah.
I'm excited about Fern facing the double. She needs to prove herself a little bit, and that's cool. And I hope the Veen and Kane, who, I mean, we have seen them going around the dungeon, but we don't know what they're doing other than that. I know some people are we saw one person alone with blonde hair, seemingly like lost and I don't know, crying maybe?
It is a dangerous dungeon.
In any case, so Fern versus Frieren next episode, I'm excited about that. So thank you guys so much for watching this with us. If you want to see that fight right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
Alright, if you do not, the next one will be on YouTube next week, guys.
Yes.
We're gonna see you then.
Bye!